Hello, movie lovers! Imagine being so desperate for money that you accept a job where your only task is to drink a cup of tea, fall unconscious, and never know what happens afterward. Lucy is a struggling university student buried under rent, tuition, and endless part-time jobs when a mysterious woman offers her a disturbing but highly paid opportunity. Wealthy older men are allowed into the room while Lucy sleeps, and she is promised that no one will hurt her. But unexplained pain, growing fear, and one terrifying suspicion make Lucy question everything. Determined to uncover the truth, she secretly hides a camera. And what happens on that final night becomes more horrifying than she ever imagined. Come on, friends, let's begin. At the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Lucy who is studying at a university and also has several part-time jobs. Lucy works in an office during the day, making photocopies, and also works in a restaurant in the evening. Lucy is also involved as a subject in a research lab, where a pipe is inserted into her nose and she has to undergo a strange test. In fact, Lucy is struggling to cover her expenses. She lives in her sister's boyfriend's house, but she also has to pay rent. Apart from this, she also has to pay her university fees herself. For these reasons, she has to do so many part-time jobs. But despite all the hard work, Lucy is barely able to manage her expenses. Lucy sometimes goes to a bar where she gets involved with rich men in order to make some money. The next day, Lucy goes to the house of one of her friends, who lives alone and is always drinking. He is extremely frustrated with his life and is an irresponsible young man. Lucy visits him occasionally and takes care of him. The two laugh together. Lucy is very unhappy and lonely in her life, but she likes talking to this friend. Even though their friendship is unusual, Lucy feels comfortable around him because he never pretends that his life is perfect. For a short time, she can forget her own problems too. Lucy's friend likes her and wants to marry her, but Lucy only sees him as a friend. The next day, when Lucy is returning home from work, she sees a job ad in a newspaper. Lucy is in desperate need of money, so she calls the given number. Then she is called for an interview. The next day, Lucy goes to the given address for the interview, where she meets a woman named Clara. Clara tells her that the work is very secret. She tells Lucy about the job and says that she has to wear a nightdress and work as a waitress at a private party for rich old men. Clara says that they will not do anything wrong to her and that she will get a good amount of money for this work. Clara says she should first see whether she is comfortable with the job. Hearing all this, Lucy agrees to work because she needs money and the job seems acceptable to her. Clara gives her a new name so that her identity remains secret. Then Clara and her assistant look at Lucy's figure and ask her whether she has any illness. Lucy says no. Then a doctor performs some tests on Lucy, and afterward she receives a facial to make her look more attractive. At night, Clara's assistant picks Lucy up from her house and brings her by car to a large bungalow. There, a girl dresses Lucy in revealing clothes and then does her makeup. Lucy then goes with the girl into another room. The girl introduces herself as Sophie. Many rich elderly men are sitting around the dinner table. Lucy is wearing a white dress, while the other waitresses are wearing black dresses. Lucy and the other waitresses serve them drinks. The old men's eyes remain constantly fixed on Lucy, and they keep staring at her. The atmosphere feels luxurious on the surface, but Lucy can sense that something about the evening is deeply unsettling. After the party is over, Lucy takes the money and returns home. The next day, after finishing work, Lucy goes to the bar and has a drink. Then a man approaches her and starts flirting with her. The two talk for a while, and then Lucy goes home with him and becomes intimate. The next day, when Lucy is going home from work, she receives a call from Clara, who asks her to come to her house. Lucy then leaves for Clara's house. When Lucy arrives, she sees a girl outside being forced into a car and taken away by Clara's people. This seems very strange to her, but she does not pay much attention and goes inside the house. Clara tells Lucy to freshen up first. When Lucy returns, Clara gives her tea and says that she has mixed a sedative into it. She explains that Lucy will fall unconscious after drinking the tea and go into a deep sleep. After that, her client will sleep beside her. He may touch her while she is asleep, but he will not have sex with her or hurt her. Despite hearing all this, Lucy drinks the tea and falls into a deep sleep. Clara takes her into the room and lays her on the bed, then brings her client inside. He is the same old man who was present at the dinner party and has wanted to sleep beside Lucy ever since he saw her. Clara tells the man that their rule is that he must not have sex with the girl or harm her. Clara tells the client that he is safe there and no one will see him. He thanks Clara, and Clara leaves the room. The old man removes his clothes, lies down beside Lucy, and starts caressing her body. The next day, when Lucy regains consciousness, she does not remember anything. She simply feels calm and tired. Actually, Lucy does not want to do all this, but she feels forced to continue because of money. Somewhere along the way, Lucy has become broken inside, deep inside herself. She does not love herself, so she believes it does not matter. She wonders, what happens while I am asleep? What difference does it make when I do not remember anything? Then, when Lucy returns home, her sister's boyfriend tells her that she has only 2 days to vacate the house because he is going to rent her room to someone else who will pay more money. Lucy does not have enough money to rent another home, so she calls Clara and asks for more work. Clara invites her to the house. When Lucy arrives at Clara's house, she gives her the sedative tea again. As soon as Lucy drinks it, she becomes unconscious. Clara then brings another client to Lucy and gives him strict instructions. He may touch her and lie beside her, but he cannot have sex with her or hurt her. After this, Clara leaves. However, the man ignores the rules and treats Lucy violently while she is unconscious. Lucy cannot feel what is happening because she is deeply sedated. In reality, these old men want the freedom to do whatever they want with Lucy. They see their lost youth reflected in her. Lucy remains unconscious, which means she does not know what the men do to her. In a way, these people take advantage of Lucy without her real consent. The next day, when Lucy leaves Clara's house, her neck starts to hurt, but she ignores it. Lucy studies at the university during the day and works part-time. At night, she does this sleeping job. She gets a good amount of money in return, buys new clothes, and rents a nice little apartment. But inside, she feels emptier and more broken every day. The better her apartment and clothes become, the less happiness they seem to bring her. One day, while Lucy is at the university, she receives a call from her friend, who asks her to come quickly. Lucy immediately leaves the university and goes to his house. She sees her friend lying on the bed, seriously ill. He appears to have taken several painkiller pills at once. Lucy understands that her friend does not have much time left. Before he dies, he tells Lucy that he wants her to lie beside him one last time. Seeing his condition, Lucy starts crying bitterly. She removes her shirt and lies down on the bed beside him. But soon her friend dies in her arms, leaving Lucy completely broken because he was the last person she was emotionally attached to. After this, Lucy's friend's funeral takes place. Lucy's ex-boyfriend also comes there. Lucy asks him, "Will you marry me?" In fact, Lucy feels completely alone after her friend's death. That is why she wants to marry her ex-boyfriend. But in reality, Lucy is simply looking for emotional support. Her ex-boyfriend refuses. Later, while Lucy is at the office, her boss fires her because she is not doing her job well. Lucy is now continuing the sleeping job at night and remains completely unaware of what happens to her there. Now Lucy wants to know what happens when she is unconscious. So she buys a camera so she can record what happens after she falls asleep. The next day, when Clara calls her, Lucy asks whether she can put a camera in the room and see what happens during that time. Clara flatly refuses. She says that if they do this, the clients will feel that they are being blackmailed. Despite Clara's refusal, Lucy secretly hides a camera in the room. When Lucy drinks the tea again and becomes unconscious, Clara brings in her client. It is the same old man who slept beside Lucy the first time. This time, Clara brings tea for the man with a sedative mixed into it. She tells him that after drinking the tea, he will become drowsy and eventually fall asleep so he cannot harm Lucy, keeping everything safe and under control. Lucy has complained that clients may be hurting her after she loses consciousness. The old man drinks the tea, and Clara leaves the room. Then the old man lies down beside Lucy and falls asleep. The next morning, when Clara enters the room and tries to wake the old man, he does not respond. Clara checks his pulse and realizes that he is dead. Apparently, Clara accidentally mixed too much sedative into the tea, causing the old man's death. Clara panics and immediately tries to wake Lucy, but Lucy does not respond either. Clara tries desperately to revive her and finally succeeds. After regaining consciousness, Lucy sees the same old man lying dead beside her. She starts screaming loudly and falls into deep shock. That horrifying moment forces Lucy to finally face everything she had been trying not to think about. Friends, this movie shows how economic pressure and social circumstances can push a woman into a situation where she makes herself available to others, even when she does not truly want to. Lucy's passivity and the events that happen while she sleeps symbolize how women can be treated and used like objects in society, and with that, the film comes to an end. Friends, thank you very much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed it, like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you do not miss upcoming videos. See you in the next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.